Fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, man.
What a day, eh, fellas?
Lovely.
What
22 degrees out
day.
there.
Oh,
In Auckland, at least.
is that all it is?
22.
Wow, okay.
Feels like 88.
I was saying to Keyzie that it was a historic day in my lounge today because I turned on our ceiling fan. I was sitting in there going, Jesus, it's hot.
I guess
the ceiling fan.
you would have the best of both worlds, wouldn't you? Too hot in summer and too cold in winter. Is that what goes on at your job? Yeah.
Well, no, I've always referred to our house as very much a summer house. It's one of those houses that you can really open up in the summertime.
Sure.
We've got French doors everywhere, so it's quite nice. But
oui, oui.
It's,
They go,
it's an absolute
oui, oui.
shit house for a winter. But,
Yes.
you know, my wife and I, we've gone, okay, we're not having another winter like we've just had. So she's going to be all hands to the deck to warm her up for next
Good
winter.
on you, mate.
Well, the thing I've noticed with you, Jase, is like
Here we go.
when your shoulder was sore, you didn't go see a physio or anything. When your
Yeah.
house is cold, you don't
I just
get a heater.
I just backboned
No,
it.
you just...
I
He
massively
is, he's a
backboned.
fucking backbone.
You're like
You'd
Smaug from
rather
The Hobbit.
suffer in silence. Well, relative silence.
But he's Smaug from The Hobbit. He's got a big pile of dog squad money there. He's just lying on top of it, refusing to let any of it go. Meanwhile, his house is miserable.
Jesus, I mean,
And your back's sore. Go to the physio.
if that's what you think, and I've got a big pile of dog squad
Dog
money.
squad cash, yeah.
Methinks not.
It's a hot bastard last night, eh?
Was it?
Yep,
It was so hot.
it was.
Yeah.
I had a very
Could not get comfy at all.
steamy session, so yeah, it was already pretty hot.
Sweat beating down your chest
Yeah,
there
just-
and there.
Wasn't your wife away last night?
Yeah, she was.
Gross. Great day today, though, man.
Hell for leather.
Far
Yeah,
out.
man.
What do you
so
mean
good.
gross?
Huh?
What do you mean gross?
Well, you're having a go at yourself, quite clearly, until you were sweating and it had beating down your chest. That's what's gross.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Keyzie, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah?
as attracted to myself as I used to be. So
Yeah.
it's
Takes
a
a
bit more of
real-
a chore, Mogi.
Yeah.
You know, I have to
I'm
work
not
hard.
sure that's how it works, though. I'm not sure you're meant to think about yourself.
You don't get yourself revved up.
I do, in my ceiling mirror there.
Try thinking of something else.
Oh, is that what they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a ripper of a day. Went to an appointment a week early. I do that too often.
You are running a calendar, right?
I'm running a calendar, yeah.
Just put the wrong date in.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think we probably
I've got multiple calendars.
need to have a chat today about our deteriorating mental health again.
What do you mean?
Our or yours?
Or all of ours. Because
Oh,
we're all
okay.
doing really,
Oh, right, because
we're
of that.
really doing dumbass shit. Like me spraying links in my hair yesterday.
I did something dumbass today with my water blaster.
Oh, did you? Good.
Yeah, so we can talk about that.
Talk about that.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Dumbass chat on the Big Show.
Thicko shit.
Yeah. I quite like that, actually. Pugs,
Bang us up.
can you make a sting for that, mate? Dumbass chat. Thanks, mate.
Such a nice day today. Got my truck out, drove that to work. You have no idea how happy it makes me doing
that
that.
would make you happy on a day like this.
Parking it under the building there.
Yeah.
Had the windows down, tunes going. So lovely.
What were you listening to? A bit of Smash Mouth?
I was listening to...
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Nah.
God, I
That
hate
would've
that
been so
song
cool.
so much, man.
Had the windows down at the lights.
First song was Riders on the Storm with Snoop Dogg, the remix.
Oh, yeah.
From Need for Speed Underground 2. And then the second song was Creedence Clearwater Revival. Have you ever seen The Rain?
Sure.
And then third song was...
Your truck doesn't like the rain. Did it like that song?
It didn't mind the song.
Okay.
It
Are
likes
you
CCR.
Are
Don't
you
worry.
worried about this bright sun sort of fading the paintwork or anything like that?
No.
Right.
It's got clear coat on it, Jace. It should
Oh,
be fine. As
yeah.
long as I keep it clean and
I
waxed
tell you
up.
what, Don thinks of everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, my dad, yeah. Well, to be fair, my dad doesn't paint. I mean, we did like the primer and stuff, but you have to get a car painter to do that properly.
Right.
To do a good job.
I do my own car painting
Do you? What kind of...
on my stock car.
what do you use for a base coat?
Pardon?
Yeah.
White.
Actually, I tell you what.
Yeah, it was white. I just go straight on top of the primer.
Yeah, that is the base coat as
Yeah,
primer.
yeah.
That's the best place
Yeah,
to
so
put
it's
it.
white. I mean, what colour's your primer?
Grey was the colour of it. Not that that's relevant. Like a matte grey. I tell you what, though, I've been driving an EV for 3 weeks, and then I drove my truck.
Yeah.
It is so loud.
Right.
And so I think I've got to go put an extra muffler on it or something. It's too loud. I don't want to be loud. No, I just want it to be sort of like a little low hum, but it's quite loud at the moment. Like
it's too loud.
when you boot it, whereas I'm used to just
Why don't you
silently.
wear earplugs?
Nah, because I don't want people being like, "Oh, that guy's loud in his truck."
Oh, right.
Because the old guy.
Isn't that part of the joy of it? Is
For
like
some people,
making a big noise and everyone going, "Look at that cool guy! He's got a loud piece of shit."
For some people, that is part of it, but for me, I'm a cruiser. I don't give a shit about that.
Right.
Mine's just about enjoying the, and just
My,
cruising.
You should get a teeter.
My shit heap doesn't even have a radio. So I always...
Can you spend some effing money, please, Jase?
And so I always just... I did, but I gave it to my daughter.
Yeah. Good on you.
I could install
Thanks,
a stereo
mate.
for $100 in that car.
And then...
We installed one for $500 and it fucking sucks.
And so what I do is I put, YouTube on or my Spotify on my phone, and I put it in the side of the door there.
Are you actually serious?
Yes. But then what happened is, for some reason today, the sound on my phone has just gone really shithouse.
I have a similar thing with ours because we got, I'd really like to be able to out this car dealer that we got our agua from.
Yeah.
God. But yeah, it takes so long for the Bluetooth to connect that it's just not worth it. I can't be fucked. So I do the same thing. I just play it through my phone.
Listen to this though, guys. Tell me.
Fired by NASA. Miracle made using
Oh no, it sounds good now.
What the hell are you listening to?
Well, it's an ad break in a political show I was watching.
It was always going to be fine. There's got to be a word for that. There's Schadenfreude.
Yes.
What's that?
Which is a German word for taking pleasure from somebody else's misery. Something's going bad and you take joy from it.
Yeah.
But there has got to be a word for when something is not fucking working, and then you get somebody to come over and give you a hand and it works.
Oh my God.
There should be a name for that.
Oh my God, story of my life.
Well, should we call
What do you
it
mean?
hoity? We should make a name.
I swear to God.
Yeah, why don't we invent a word?
And you know this, Mogi, because it's happened to me, and it always happens to me on computers.
Yeah.
And I go, douche, and it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
Stop punching
And
it.
people say, are you doing this? And yes, I'm doing all those things.
People assume you're not.
And then
Yeah.
my wife, for example, will come along and I will be massively effing and jeffing right at this stage.
Yeah.
And my wife will be like, what's the problem? And I'm going,
I know the problem.
I'm trying to do this thing and it just won't work.
I know
and
the
she said,
problem.
have you done this?
Jase.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you done this?
This is exactly
Yes.
what I get.
Have you done that? Yes. And
I know
she'll
the
come
problem.
over and have a fit, and then it will
Before
go.
you solve the problem, Keyzie, can I just say, so we had this with our vacuum.
Right.
Our robo vacuum thingy. So the wife has left a phone on the wall, so it's connected to like our countdown, so you can do countdown orders, and it's connected to this effing robot. But it wasn't working, so I had to reconnect it, go through the Wi-Fi, blah, 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 do all the steps. So then the wife comes home from being away and then goes, oh, did you do this? And I go, yeah, this is what I did. I went, blah, 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 blah. She asked me 3 times if I'd done it. And then on the 3rd time I said, look, this is what I did this, and then it told me to do this, and then I did this, and it said to do this, and I did this, and she goes, yeah, all right. It's like, hang on, whoa, no. You keep asking me the same question, so I don't want to get asked again, so I'm telling you everything that happened. She goes over there, does exactly the same fucking thing, and it works immediately.
Yep. I swear to
blow
God,
by blow.
I cannot tell you how many times that has happened to me. Go on, Keyzie.
I know what your
Have
issue
your 2
is.
cents.
Okay, Mike, I don't know what the deal is with your robo thing. That's different. Your issue is...
Here we go.
No, seriously.
I mean, Mike, yes, it happens to you, but it never happens to you, Jase.
No, because Mike doesn't have this issue, I don't think, but you certainly do. I bet you are operating an absolute piece of shit computer. That is your issue.
It is a bit of a clunky bastard.
Exactly. I've seen your phone. I've seen your car. You won't buy a heater for your house. You'll be rocking a piece of shit that breaks because it's a piece of shit.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Get something good.
Excuse me, Keyzie.
My computer has never had that issue ever. It is nothing but efficient and reliable.
2 heaters and a fireplace.
Yeah,
by
but
the
you've
way.
got like an LPG heater or something.
And can I just say that my wife in those same scenarios is using the same computer,
and that is the point.
and she will be watching. I've had my wife, because she'll be hearing me effing and jeffing, going, I'll do it exactly as she says, and she'll go, oh my God, that's so weird. Why is it doing that?
It's a piece of shit.
Why is it doing that?
But his
then
point is then
she'll
she
do
does it and it works. It's the
works.
same computer. It's a different user. So what is there? There's a word in there.
It drives me
So-
batshit crazy.
Jace, if you had a good computer to start with, that first part where you do it and it doesn't work, that wouldn't happen.
Sure, but the point here is that this other thing
Yes.
that needs to have a verb attached to it.
Pugs has just sent through, there is a word for it, demonstration effect.
I don't like that.
No, that's the description of it.
Yeah.
It's a German word,
Ah,
Vorfuhreffekt. Let me just translate that.
why don't we push the play on that one? Because that sounds racist.
Vorfuhreffekt. You guys chat and I'll just quickly fire up the old translator.
Sure, get the old trans going.
Yeah, but no, seriously, that is genuinely, hand on heart, the bane of my life.
Yeah, it's
and
annoying.
I've, and it's not just computers, it's other stuff where I do exactly as instructed. It doesn't work. Someone else does it and it works.
Yeah, it's not the bane of my life. I've got far worse things going on, but it's annoying.
Yes.
It's really annoying, especially when because it's always your wife that's there.
Yes.
Nearest at hand. So she thinks you're a fucking idiot. And when I say you, I mean me.
Yeah.
It is annoying. So yeah, and now I flag it and I say, look, can you just give us a hand with this? And I know what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. And I'll tell you what I did. And sure enough, every single time.
This is the word, right?
Vorfuhreffekt.
Oh, Vorfuhreffekt.
Vorfuhreffekt.
That's what it is.
One more time.
Oh shit! I just quit out of it. Here we go.
Vorfuhreffekt.
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 He doesn't say. She doesn't.
Effect.
Vorfuhreffekt.
Vorfuhreffekt.
Give me a spelling.
I'm sure there must be people out there.
Jesus, it's got a bit of a furor in the middle of it there, which is concerning.
Vorfuhreffekt.
Yes.
Vorfuhreffekt.
But also get decent everything. Like, this is one thing in my life I operate is I have a good phone, a good laptop, good TV, a reliable car, and I never have any issues.
Well,
Keyzie, have you had your missus ever come home from work and moan to you? And then you go, oh, well, you should do this, this, and this. And she says to you, I don't want you to solve my problems. I want you to fucking just admit that this sucks.
Well,
we're in this situation.
Yeah, but she's an attractive female
Can I just
who
say,
I'm married to, and Jase is just annoying.
this is, and it's not really an example of it, but you just saw it live in the studio where my phone, the sound and audio has shat its pants all day,
And
been
then-
crackling. I've had it on full volume. You can barely hear it. I tell you guys that.
Yes.
Then I turn it on and it's back to normal again. What the fuck is that?
I'm not sure it is demonstration effect.
Can I just say, you won't have that issue if you had a good phone, and you wouldn't have that issue full stop if you had a car with a stereo in it.
But I had that issue all day. Forget the car. I've had it all day with this phone. It's never
What
done
phone
it.
is that?
It's never done it before.
Can I just give you the definition of demonstration effect?
Yes.
Demonstration effects are effects on the behaviour of individuals caused by observation of the actions of others and their consequences. I don't think that's it.
Close. So that's when someone changes while other people are watching them.
Yeah. Effects on the demonstration effects are effects on the behaviour of individuals caused by the observation of the actions of others. But that's certainly not. I'm using my computer and...
So that was like yesterday when we were doing the show, and then Jace and Jack and that were in the studio there watching.
That's
and it changed
right.
us slightly. We
Yeah,
tried to be
yeah,
more
yeah.
upbeat because
Or you can see something's happening to them, so you think, oh, I better change my behaviour because
Yeah,
I
true.
don't want to end up like that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I get that all the time.
Well, it's like, if
It's been bugging me.
if my wife
Go on.
You've had about 18 of those.
is in a bad
My
mood,
wife.
is in a bad mood, Very rare occurrence, I might add. I don't know if you guys do this. I assume it's my fault.
Sure.
Oh, and then you can't comprehend it not being your fault, and you make it worse by her being like, it's not even about you.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Bane of my life, that, man. It's the bane of my life.
So you see your wife grumpy and you're like, oh, God, what have I done? What have I done,
Yeah.
babe?
Yeah. Well, no, and, you know, I'm way better at that now, which is to say, actually, she's just in a shitty mood and it's nothing to do with me.
Yeah, exactly. Even
So
when it
you
is
can-
you, I just assume it's her problem.
Yeah.
Seriously, Jay, what is that phone you've got and how much did you pay for it?
Huawei,
You've got a Huawei and how much did you pay for it?
600,
How long ago?
4 years.
Yeah, and what's funny is that we think it's funny. $600 should last you fucking 10 years.
Uh-huh.
Bullshit.
But
it
if
doesn't.
you're Smaug and you've got money from Dog Squad voiceovers,
What is this thing that you think I've got piles of money, Keyzie? Are you shitting me, man? I can show you my bank balance.
nah, it's all good.
I do have some savings.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's right. But it's not exactly Smaug money, is it?
My philosophy is if you can afford it, that just certain things in your life you should have good so that you just never have an issue with it and you never have headaches with
Oh,
it.
no. Even if I had top quality shit, I'd have an issue with it.
Yeah, probably, actually. Yeah, you did right.
Anyway.
Your Hauraki Big Show Keyzie word of the day is...
Vorfuhreffekt.
Yeah, or...
Correct spelling only, please. Send it on through to the Hauraki Big Show via Messenger on Instagram and your cell phone number. All 5 of the Keyzie words for the week, and you could get a Backbone shirt
Did you say via Messenger then?
via Messenger on the Instagram.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like message our page with your cell phone number. All 5 for the week. You can win a prize. Follow us, Mr. Mike Minogue, Hoity J, Chris KNZ, Call Me Pugs, our producer. Jase? Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.